Omoide Yokocho is one of the most popular spots in Tokyo when it comes to food experiences. Some people say it's hard to find Omoide Yokocho and some people say it's super easy. From the east exit of Shinjuku Station on the JR lines, it's about a 2-minute walk. Shinjuku is the world's busiest train station, handling over 3.6 million passengers a day. Shinjuku Station, often called the busiest railway station in the world, is for the most part very modern, brightly lit, but often rather difficult to navigate. Outside, giant high-rise buildings and pedestrian bridges dominate the cityscape. Omoide Yokocho, literally translated as Memory Lane, is one of the best nightlife districts in Shinjuku. Omoide Yokocho, also known as the Memory Lane in Tokyo, is one of the most popular places in the city for food and drinks. It's famous for its izakayas, where you can get traditional Japanese food in a unique environment. Omoide Yokocho is one of the most popular spots in Tokyo when it comes to food experiences. It's an alley known for its izakayas, which is a type of informal Japanese pub where you can grab some food and drinks. In Omoide Yokocho, there are around 60 different izakayas with a variety of local food. Each izakaya has just a few seats, so you can easily communicate with the owner of the pub, also known as the master. Entering Omoide Yokocho, you will see lots of lit lanterns and smoke coming out from the izakayas. Almost every pub serves yakitori, grilled chicken skewers, so this place is always a bit smoky. During spring and autumn, the Memory Lane is usually decorated with colorful autumn leaves and sakura cherry blossom flowers, which adds to its magical atmosphere. When you're visiting Omoide Yokocho, make sure to visit one of the izakayas to eat some local food. There are several izakayas to choose from, but my best tips is to go where you can see the local eating. Then you will know that the food is good and prices are reasonable. Just stroll back and forth until you find a pub that looks interesting. Yakitori is the most popular thing to eat here. Visitors are hit with the smell of barbecue smoke and charcoal the moment they step into the alley. Yakitori is a king here, served by almost all the restaurants. Order a beer and some grilled meat skewers. Omoide Yokocho Memory Lane is a ramshackle alleyways of cramped little bars and eateries in northwest Shinjuku. Have a drinks and dinner here for a quintessential Tokyo adventure. More widely referred to by its colorful vernacular name, Peace Alley, Omoide Yokocho Memory Lane is an alleyway to the northwest side of Shinjuku Station. By some miracle, this alley has around 60 tiny old school bars and restaurants crammed along its narrow corridors, giving new meaning to building density. This is one of the most iconic places to experience old-world Tokyo atmosphere. Dining at Memory Lane is not for everyone. If you like perfectly clean and quiet restaurants, formal polite service, and non-smoking establishment, you will be out of luck here. This is where you can come to experience izakaya dining at its most raucous and informal. This is an evening or nighttime experience. Forget about coming here for lunch. It's squeeze yourself into a tiny, smoky, counter-sitting only bar with years of accumulated soot and grease on its walls. Order a beer and some grilled meat skewers and talk to the folks next to you. It will be a night to remember. Izakaya's alleys tend to get pretty crowded with locals at dinner time when people get off work, especially on Fridays. This is a great way for you to experience the famous Japanese drinking culture right alongside the local people who are often regulars. Each stall has just several seats, but you can communicate with an owner very closely who is called master, as well as local food and drink at an affordable price. Japanese feel nostalgic to see the smoke-filled alley and small wooden stools with red lit lanterns. Omoide Yokocho is also one of the popular tourist sites these days since they are interested in the food and the atmosphere. Every stall cooks yakitori, grilled and skewered chicken, so the alley is always smoky. Most of these bars and restaurants serve yakitori, ramen, and soba, but they also offer sushi. Usually this small establishment offer a few bar chairs in front of the counter, yet some welcome clients around tables. Tucked away in bustling Shinjuku is a little alley that brings back memories of old Japan. Omoide Yokocho is a retro street crammed with yakitori, shops, beer, and locals. Here you will find many tiny izakayas and yakitori stores packed next to each other. They grill their meat and vegetables on an open fire in this alley. It's smoky, yes, but authentic also, yes. This tiny alley barely fits two people across and is discreetly snuggled between two other storefronts. Look for a dimly lit green signs, smoky stalls, and red lanterns. Duck inside to find an abundance of yakitori joints offering cheap chicken, skewers, and beer, with each eatery only seating 5 or 6 patrons each. Squeeze into a seat and try your luck ordering a selection of skewers and a lager. Omoide Yokocho is one of the best nightlife districts in Shinjuku, Tokyo.